Gem in 10 sports. Fuchsias. Yeah, you know we wildin'. 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 It's that 10 Mint Gem Sports. Yeah. It's that Gem Mint 10 Sports.
Welcome back to Gem Mint 10 Sports. I'm Lucky, joined by Josh. This is not a podcast. Scotty's not here. Instead, every week we want to bring you, me and Josh enjoy a little bit of sports betting. So thought it would be cool to talk about parlays and spreads and our picks of the week, and maybe help you guys also pick whatever you wanted to do for the week as far as betting. So I'm pretty excited about this, doing it once a week. What do you think, Josh?
I think enjoy is a far stretched description. I think it's a love-hate relationship when it comes to sports betting, but yeah, I'm excited for this. I mean, next week after I maybe lose all my bets, I won't be as excited, but I'm very excited as of now.
Yeah, I'm always excited to talk about it, but then doing it is a whole different,
Yeah.
So I actually I lost a couple of my parlays last Sunday, but I made a nice Eagles bet that paid me out 78 on a $10 bet. So take the small wins, right? You got to take the good wins, but it all hit, and I was pretty excited. But yeah, I lost the other parlays to one or two games. It just really irks me when you miss by just one. But
yeah, that's what stinks is when you have like those big parlays and like it's that one game that just kind of ruins it all.
Yeah, so I guess we can get into it. This won't be a super long video every week, probably 10, 15 minutes. Even though the last time we tried to do this, it went for like a half hour because we went off on our tangents on each game. But so let's start with Colts and Vikings. What do you got?
Colts Vikings. I don't have anything on that game. I think it's going to be a low score game. I think the Vikings are going to win. But I'm not really betting that game at all. I think it's going to be a low scoring game.
Yeah, I don't see. I think we were talking before this, and I know that you have your strategies. I'm just kind of a risk taker. But yeah, I would definitely put that in my. I do a 9-leg parlay every week, just on the off chance that it hits and whatever. So I would take the Vikings spread on this. In my parlay, I do think they're going to win. They're going to beat the Colts, but
yeah, I feel like they will too. Why 9 legs? Why not 8? Why not 10?
Because I'm risky. It's the bigger payout. So, and so I don't put a lot. I put like $5-10. I do a 9-leg parlay, and if it loses, I lose $10. But if it hits, I get like $3-4 grand or whatever.
Yeah.
Then,
yeah, I didn't know if you had a reason why you went with 9 instead of like 10 games or more, or like an 8 game, or if it was just a 9 because of you just like number 9.
It's just because I'm stupid, because I think that 9 has a better chance, and then when you go to 10, I'm like, oh, there's no way I'll get 10 right, even though 9 right would be impossible. But it's like in my head, I'm like, oh, 10, there's no way, but 9, oh yeah, maybe we'll do something. But yeah, no. But then my bigger bets, I do like more condensed, like maybe 3 or 4 ones that I'm pretty confident in. Then I'll put more money down. But 9-leg parlays are just fun for me, and the Vikings spread would definitely go in that. So
yeah. All right.
Next game is the Browns and Ravens. You got anything for that one?
Browns, Ravens. So no, I don't got anything for this game either. Only because Lamar Jackson's still out. So I just don't know if I'm gonna. I don't think I can trust the Browns. They played terrible against the Steelers last week. Barely scored any points. Their defense did well, and I'm still waiting for Deshaun Watson to kind of get back into the base of his form. And I just don't know when that game's going to come. And I think that game could come against the Ravens because I don't think their defense is that great. So I didn't really like anything in that game just because Lamar's out.
Yeah. Lamar's out. Yeah, so I got Browns to win. I would not put this in my parlay because it's just so volatile. I have no idea what's going to happen. If I were to put it in the parlay, I'm not taking the spread. I would just take Browns money line.
Yep.
Because I have no idea. I mean, they could win by 2. I have no clue what's going to happen.
Yeah, that game could go either way, I think. So I think it could be Browns or Ravens, and I can see it go by a field goal.
Yeah. So if we go to the next one, we got Dolphins and Bills, and I think we're going to have a little bit of difference of opinion here based on, pre-show conversation. But who do you like in this game?
So yeah, Dolphins, Bills. I have 4 games this week that are probably in my bets. This is one of them. I was gonna. I would have took the over if I didn't if I didn't know that the weather was going to be what it's going to be. I would have took the over, no doubt. But it's supposed to be like a high of 31. It's a Saturday night game, 8 o'clock, high of 31 degrees. My Bills are coming up from down, or the Dolphins are coming up from down there in Florida to cold weather. How is Tua going to play? How are those receivers going to feel? I just don't trust that the Dolphins are going to be able to put up enough points. I think the Bills are going to be able to put up enough points. So that's why I'm taking Bills team total over 25 and a half. I think that's pretty easy for the Bills to put up. And I can see Josh Allen throwing for 2, 3, 4 touchdowns. So, and then on the off chance that I want the Dolphins to score a lot of points because that's going to help the Bills get that team total. So, whether they do get it or not, like whether the Dolphins can put up a lot or not, I still think the Bills can put up a lot of points. So that's why I'm going with the team total. I do think the Bills are also going to win that game. I'm not betting the money line or the spread, but I do think the Bills are going to win that game. I just don't think I don't think the Dolphins can hang with the Bills yet.
I think it's going to be a good game. I think it's going to be a really good game. I am going to put this in my 9 leg parlay. I
Okay.
personally will root for the Dolphins to win. I think the Dolphins have a chance to win, but I wouldn't take the money line. I'd take the +7. So Dolphins are
Okay.
+7. Um, I think that has a high chance of hitting. So that's actually one of my favorite picks on this board.
Yeah, yeah, I do like the +7. If I was going to take it, I would. If I was going to take the Dolphins, you have to take the +7. I mean, I don't know if they can pull the outright win, but I do think that they can hang with them if they do play well. They can definitely hang with them and stay within 7.
Yeah, I mean, and Tua's got weapons. I mean, even though it's cold,
Yeah.
I mean, you just got to be open, and
Yep.
it'll be all right. I mean, Tyreek Hill's done well in cold games before too. I mean, he'll be all right. So
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he played Kansas City, so yeah, he's used to it, so he probably should be fine.
yeah, so Eagles versus my Bears, and it's +9 for the Bears.
Yeah.
So I was looking on one of these the sites that do like the bets and all that. And they said if you're going off luck percent, they're like a 49, I don't even know how they calculate it, 49.2% luck gap or whatever. And they say the Bears are a heavy run team, same as the Eagles. And the Eagles are really good against the pass. They're not as good against the run. And the Bears run a ton. So actually, their pick is the Bears +9. They like that pick.
Hmm.
For me, the Bears, they're my team, man, and they could go either way any week. You have no idea what's going to happen. I wouldn't take the spread. I would just take the Eagles money line. I think that
Hmm.
the Eagles are definitely going to win, but that is tempting to do that +9 for the Bears. I just don't know if I could pull the trigger on it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, this is one of my other 4 games that I'm betting hard. I do love Philly at -9. Do I like -9? Not really. I'd like to be under a touchdown, but I get it. Philly's one of the best teams in the league. Bears are one of the worst right this moment.
yeah,
So I do get that, but the Eagles are just playing so good right now. They are, if I remember correctly, they are top 3 right now in yards per game, and they are the best team in the league right now in points per game offensively. So with that though, their defense is pretty good too. Now, like you said, they aren't as great against the run, but they are um, top 2 right now in yards per game allowed. Uh, right behind the 49ers, who's a great defense. So I still think that, yeah, they're going to let up some runs. They're going to let Justin Fields probably run a little bit on them. But I still think they're going to be able to score enough points to get over that -9. And I have Philly team total over 28.5. I don't know what the weather's going to be like out there, but over in Philly, I mean, it's still colder over there at this time of the year too. So I do think that I don't think the Bears defense is good enough to stop them. So I do think that they're going to be able to put up 30 points or more.
yeah, and I mean their defense. They lost a couple pieces this year with trades and all that. So
Yep.
yeah, no, I definitely think Eagles win, but like I said, that +9 is a little tempting to throw in my
It
nine
is.
legger. But
Yeah.
um,
Yep.
so this next one, I don't think I'd touch. But you got Lions and Jets, and the Lions are plus one
Mm.
point five.
Yep. Yep. I really there was a part of me that liked this game, but then I started looking at some of the numbers, and yeah, I'm off this game. I just don't know where to go with it. Um, the Lions are playing somewhat good football right now. Jared Goff's going off this year, uh, but I just you can't trust either team.
Yeah, no, you
So
can't.
I didn't touch anything really on that game. So yeah,
Yeah, no, I will not touch this game spread or money line. But for the listeners, if you feel enticed to throw it in a parlay, my advice would probably take the Lions on the money line. But I still don't like it. I don't. I mean, the Lions have been pretty hot as of late, but they're still. You have no idea what you're going to get, and the Jets are up and down as well. So I mean, I would take the Lions money line. I just you won't see me doing it this week. So.
yeah.
Um, Falcons at Saints. Saints are -4.
Saints, Falcons. Yeah, this is another game. I'm not really on this game either. I see we're getting a lot of these games now. It seems like where so the Falcons are starting Desmond Ritter.
Yeah.
So I think it's his first going to probably be his first start of the year. Or he's a rookie. How's he going to play? I don't know. So I don't really like their team total because I don't know if he's going to be able to score. I don't know what they're going to be able to do. The Saints are the Saints. I would say that the Saints probably have a way better chance winning this game, and probably what is the
Over
spread at
under
right now on that game?
43.5 is
Yeah,
the over under.
yeah. See, I mean that's not bad, but I just don't know. I don't know if Atlanta's gonna be able to help contribute to that. I don't know what Ritter's gonna be able to do. So that's why, yeah, that's why I'm off in this game too.
Yeah, I don't know. The only thing I like on this game, and I'm a little risky, I know that it's kind of low, but I would take the under on this game. Under 43
Mm,
and a half. I like that, but
yep,
nothing else about this game entices me to go in there. So,
yep.
and then we got the Cowboys and Jaguars. Cowboys are -4. I love that. I'll take that because they're going to win by more than 4, and they're going to beat the Jaguars. So, um,
Well, I like that because yeah, we're finally gonna agree on something here. Because I am heavy right now on the Cowboys. They're my third game after the Bills and the Philly. They're my third game on the list where I have their team total over 26.5. I think they're going to be able to score in the Jaguars all day. Jags have one of the worst defenses in the league, and the Cowboys have one of the best offenses in the league, especially scoring offenses in the league. And then the Cowboys have a great defense too. Now they didn't show it last week against the Texans, but they do have a great defense, and they'll be able to shut down probably the Jaguars, and they'll be able to just keep scoring. So I do have Dallas team total over 26.5, and I have the -4. I think that's pretty low for Dallas. I mean, they're a
yeah.
good team right now. So how they're only -4 against a team that's not that great. I think the Jags are 5-8 against the spread, and the Cowboys are 8-5. So I will definitely take my chances at the Cowboys covering there.
Oh, yeah, for sure. So we agree there. This next one, I know that we kind of were iffy. You got Chiefs and Texans +14 for the Texans. And
Yeah,
I know that it could be a fluke that they kept up with the Cowboys, even though last week I wish the video would have uploaded. I had the +17. I said, "There's no way." I just have a feeling, right? And they hit that for me.
they did. Yep.
I think that they're
I
gonna.
think
I think they're gonna continue. I think that they're gonna do
yeah.
+14 against the Chiefs.
Yep. I think last week you were saying that I was by. I did not think that was going to happen. I said I don't think I think what I said was so the Cowboys ended up scoring like 28,
Yeah.
right? I said that I think the Cowboys could score high 20s, low 30s, but I did not think that the Texans were going to be able to put up 23 points. I thought they were going to put up maybe 10 points somewhere in there. That's where the Cowboys defense I don't think played well. And yeah, so that would scare me now going to this. Now I will say the only thing I have on this, I'm not betting it, but if I had to bet it, my lean on that game is going to be Chiefs team total over 31.5. And I actually would have taken that. Although the Chiefs haven't scored over 30 points, I think they've only scored over 30 points maybe once or twice in the last 5 games. So that's the only reason I didn't put that in my best bets. But that is the bet I would take if I had to bet that game.
Um, I think I'm gonna take it a step further because this is gonna post for sure. I'm gonna do this. We're gonna go write it down. I'm calling it right now. The score is gonna be 27-20. Chiefs win.
Okay.
27 to
All
20.
right.
Write it down. If this hits and I don't put that bet down, I won't be here next week because I'll probably be crying somewhere in a corner. But yeah, that 27 to 20 Texans
All
will
right.
cover the spread. Um,
Well,
that's how
you've
confident I
been
am in
hot
this
in the
game.
Texans, so yeah,
Um,
I can. Yep.
I should throw that in the parlay. Anyway, well, I'll go back to that later. So
You don't have that in the parlay. You're that
no, I'll
confident.
put it in the parlay. I'm saying I should try to see if I could get that score of the game. See if I can actually bet
Oh,
on the
I
score.
think you can actually. Yeah, if you. Well, I know on. So I bet with Barstool Sports, and I know on there you can do exact score. So I don't
You can't
know.
do
I
that
think
on
you said.
Caesars unless there's a way that I don't know how. But
Yeah. Well, is I think Barstool is available in out
yeah,
that way,
I'm
right?
signed up
I'm
for it.
pretty sure they
I'm
are.
on it. I
Okay.
haven't used it
Yeah.
yet. I've been using
If you're that
Caesars, but
confident, I'd like to see what the odds are on that. So you'll have to look that up next time
we'll look
when
it
you
up
get a
after
chance
this. We'll look
sometime.
it up after this real quick.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, we'll have to see what the odds are on that.
there's a few games left. We got Steelers and Panthers. I don't like this game. I'm not going to
Mm.
touch it.
Man, does that sound like a good game or what?
Here, wait. Let me try it
And
out.
I'm from
Yeah,
Pittsburgh. I'm from Pittsburgh. I hate them. I hate the
yeah.
Steelers. They're terrible. But the only thing I'm not betting this game at all, but my lean on this game is the under 37.5.
Yeah.
Two terrible offenses and I'm sorry, but two terrible quarterbacks. Kenny Pickett is not the answer. I don't know when Steeler fans will get that through their heads, but he is not the answer. I don't think he ever will be the answer. I think he's like the next Mac Jones type player where everybody's gonna like love him for right now, and then hear about next year, maybe the year after, they're gonna realize, yeah, that's not who we want. I just don't think these two teams are good teams. It could. That's why it's a lean for me. It could come out, and they might come out and start scoring like crazy because they're so bad that they're just gonna make each other look so good.
Yeah.
So
No, I get that.
that's why I won't bet it.
I won't touch nothing on that game. That's probably one of the games that like I would tell even the betters that are listening and watching right now, don't even take this bet. Don't take that game.
Yep.
But speaking, you were mentioning Mac Jones. He's next with Patriots and Raiders +1 for the Patriots. I like that. I'm gonna take the
Yep.
Patriots +1.
Yeah. As bad as I don't like these teams, that's probably where I would go. I don't have it even on my leans. I don't have that game. I think I saw like the Raiders have a good offense. Their defense is terrible. The Raiders have a good offense, and the Patriots have a good defense. So it's probably going to be a low scoring game. So yeah, so I can see the Patriots winning that game for
Yeah, I
sure.
like that +1. So I actually am gonna put that in my 9-legger. I like that +1.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
next game, Cardinals and Broncos. I don't even know where to. I mean, because the Broncos are not very good this year, but now the Cardinals don't have Kyler Murray. So
Yeah.
I really don't know what's going to happen in this game. I would take the Broncos money line, but I just don't know. I don't know anything what I would do for this game.
Yeah. Yeah. I think in this game here, I have my lean is the under 37. I'm not taking it or anything, but that's where I would probably go. Denver has a solid defense. Arizona doesn't have a quarterback. And then on the other end, Denver's quarterback, Russell Wilson's not that great
Yeah,
right now. They can't put up points. They are the worst team right now. Their worst offense points wise per game. They just can't score. They're single digits probably most games. Than probably most of the games that they've played this year, they've been in single digits. So yeah, I like the under 37 in this game if I was going to bet it, but I'm not touching that game either.
yeah, no, there's no way. Then we got Bengals and Bucks. The Bucks are +3.5. Um, I kind of want to side with Brady on this. I like the Bengals, and the Bengals have been hot. But I don't know. I like Brady. I think he's kind of. I've been watching a lot of videos of him snapping on his teammates. Like he's very serious about winning right now, and he's just
Yeah.
making them feel like crap on the sidelines. Like this is not how we win. I
Oh
didn't,
yeah.
divorce my wife to play like this, and he's been going off. So I don't know. I like Brady in this game, but for the money line, I don't like the spread. I would do the money line. So
Yeah, so I this is my last best game that I have on my best bets. I have Cincinnati team total over 23.5. The Buccaneers defense has just not been that great this year as they have been in the past. Their offense real obviously has not been good at all this year. I think they're going to get the ball a lot, and the Bengals obviously right now are doing really, really, really well. So I do like I like Cincinnati to go over 23.5 points, and then for the spread, Cincinnati's probably one of the best team right now against the spread at 10-3, and the Buccaneers are one of the worst. Actually, no, the Buccaneers are the worst team this year against the spread at where are they at? 3-9-1 against the spread. So I'm going heavy on the Bengals against the spread. It's only minus 3.5. I'd like to get that at 3 because I hate those half points
Yeah, the
because
half
then
points are, yeah.
they win by a field goal and whatever. I do hate that, but I love Cincinnati this game at minus 3.5 though.
All
Still,
right then, and then 3 games left. We got Chargers and Titans. The Chargers are -3. I'll take that. I take that spread for sure. I just think the Chargers are a better team than the Titans. I don't think the Titans are going to win this game, and I think that I mean the Chargers they're not going to win by a field goal. They're going to win by a touchdown. So I would take that spread.
yeah, I'm not a big fan of this game either. So I don't even actually have a lean on this game. So yeah, I'm probably laying off this game. But yeah, if I had to pick though, yeah, I like the Chargers, especially at
Yep.
home. I do like the Chargers, and Herbert's kind of been stepping up a little bit here lately. So yeah, if he can keep that up, then it looks
And
good
it's
for
not. I
them.
mean, this year's not really even really Herbert's fault. His weapons are gone. So next year
Yeah,
when they're all back, I think that he'll be a lot better. But yeah. So and then we got Giants and Commanders. The Commanders -4.5. I would just take the money line on the Commanders because the Giants could win. I wouldn't put this in my parlay just because
yep,
I'm not sure what's going to happen. Like a few of these games, I'm just not sure, and this is one of them because both teams could pull the win out. I could see both teams winning.
yeah.
So
Yeah, I have I'm not betting this game either, but I have the team total on this game for my lean. Washington over 22.5. I do think that they can get that. Um I don't Giants defense is not really that good. I think they're the seventh uh worst defense in the league, yards per game. So I do think Washington can move the ball down the field. It just depends if they can get in the end zone. So that's why I don't have it as my best bets, but I do have a lean on that. That if I was gonna bet that game, I would take Washington team
yep.
total.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that's a good one, and I like their money line. So and then we got the Monday night game, Packers and Rams. The Rams are +7,
Yeah.
and I like that. I'll take that because I think the Rams are going to win, but I'm going to take the spread in that.
So you're a believer in Baker
I
Mayfield.
don't like the Packers. First of all, because I'm a Bears fan. Second of all, because they're not the best
Oh,
this
that's
year.
true.
They're not the
Yeah.
best this year.
Yep.
And the Rams, I mean, I could see Baker, maybe looking good against the. I'm not saying he is very good, but he might look good against the Packers. I mean, I could see them definitely
hmm
doing it. I'll take the Rams +7.
Yeah, I don't have anything other than a lean on this game, under 39 and a
Okay,
half. These offenses are terrible. You wouldn't think they were, but the Rams don't have Cooper Cup. They don't have Matthew Stafford. They have Baker Mayfield. He had a great game last week. I mean, it wasn't really a good game for him, but he did lead them to a win on the last drive. So that's good for him. Packers just haven't been playing that well. They have no weapons anymore. So yeah, if I was going to bet this game, I would probably take the under in this game, but that's about it.
got it. Yeah, no, I definitely like the Rams. So, in conclusion here, if I were to give 5 of my solid bets that I would take this week, I'm going to make my 9 leg parlay. I make at least 5 or 6 bets a week. I'm taking the Vikings -4, the Dolphins +7,
hmm
the Texans +14, the Rams +7, and the Pats +1. That's my five picks for the week. So
Okay, all right. I'll give you five then. I have seven on the list, but I'll give five because I do have five starred. I don't know if I'll parlay any of them together, but I might bet them all by themselves. But I got Cincy -3.5. I got Philly -9, Dallas -4, and then Dallas's team total over 26.5, and I have Philly's team total over
that's a
28 and a
solid
half.
bet.
And I do like throwing in like a couple parlays. And I do have a touchdown, passing touchdown parlay. So I have Hertz, Mahomes, Allen, and Burrow, all of them to go over 1.5 touchdowns. I don't have the numbers for it yet because I can't get it on Barstool yet. I can't get. I think I can get Hurts and Allen, but I can't get Mahomes and Burrow yet. So I probably have to wait until tomorrow, hopefully sometime, to be able to get that as a a 4 player parlay, prop parlay. But that'd be a pretty big one if I could get that. And I think all 4 of those quarterbacks could easily throw for 2 or
Oh,
more
for sure.
touchdowns.
So, yeah, it'll be interesting in the weeks to come because I like doing this with you. It's the second time we've tried doing it. This one will actually post for sure, but last week it didn't work out that well.
Yeah.
But I would like going over the odds too, like see if we can get the odds in there and you know do that. But yeah, so it looks like these are going to be 25-minute videos because we keep talking about a lot of them, but which is fine. But
Yeah, I think we went through those a lot faster than like we did last week. We went through those pretty fast, and it's probably still gonna be a
yeah,
30-minute
which is
video.
fine.
Yeah,
I'm all
for
about
sure.
it. So, and we can also do
Yeah,
shorts on YouTube and just give little quick 5-team parlays or whatever. But
yeah,
anyway, for the listeners, thanks for listening, supporting us. We appreciate all the support. There's a listener support link in the description box. Make sure you support us. It'll help us bring you more content by different kinds of equipment and things that we can use to bring you better content as we get started here. The podcast finale will be next week, and then we're going to take a few weeks off for the holidays. We'll come back with season 2 after that, which is pretty exciting. And we got a lot of big things coming up, so I'm pretty excited, Josh. So, and then adding this every week,
yeah.
pretty exciting until we actually make the bets.
I
So,
like it. Yep, I like it. And then yeah, definitely. If anybody's watching this, make sure you put in the comments any other sports you'd like us to come in here and talk about. I like betting on anything, but it's basketball, football, baseball, even some golf. So if anybody likes to hear anything else,
all
let us
right,
know.
man. Well, appreciate you coming aboard. I know it's late for you, and yeah, we'll see everyone on the next one. See you later. Bye.
Yep, sounds good. All right, bye.